Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Monday Mentor. I'm Noah. This is episode 4. I believe 4 is an important day because that is my birthday yesterday, 44. So today is the 4th episode. Today is 44. So I am going to try not to bask in the fact that I'm ramping up there, getting close to 50. But I'm very grateful to be here. Welcome, you guys. And I got some exciting stuff to share with you today. And it all has to do with rogue waves in life. And what's a rogue wave? A rogue wave is those unexpected moments when you think everything is going fine. You're standing there on your ship of your life, and all of a sudden, a big old rogue wave out in the middle of nowhere on a bright sunny day just comes in and tries to broadside you. So, do you feel a little sideswiped? Do you feel a little bit frustrated? Do you feel a little bit taken by surprise with life's events or circumstances? What do some of the rogue waves look like? Some of the ones that we've dealt with, whether it be an unexpected bill, those are always fun. You think everything's just going just fine. All of a sudden, a bill shows up and sets you back pretty far, especially when you finally got some headway and you feel like you were just starting to get things where they were a little bit cush, and then all of a sudden something blindsides you like that. Could be a health issue. Just when everything was going fine, out of nowhere, a health issue pops up. Could be a tragedy, losing somebody. A health scare with somebody else. Could be kids acting up, kids doing things that weren't expected. One thing that I will tell you this, though, in regards to kids, because I'm in the thick of it with a soon-to-be 12-year-old daughter that's going on 18. You can tell by the eyes rolling, but my son who just turned 10 as well, and even with his special needs and challenges with autism, I can just tell you this, you guys. When it comes to the parenting and the kids, just remember that it is our job to instruct, but we do not have to take ownership and responsibilities for the outcomes. How they turn out isn't in our control and isn't up to us, but it is our job to instruct. And that took a lot of pressure off for me, knowing that I didn't have to completely be responsible for how they turned out, but I am responsible for what I do today and how I instruct them and how I take care of them. And I'm actually really hard on myself because I want to really show a lot of compassion, a lot of care, a lot of patience, and a lot of sensitivity, a lot of time on the ground, a lot of looking into each other's eyes and that sort of thing. So when it comes to parenting, that's a big one. Remember, you're not in charge of the results. But back to the rogue waves. The rogue waves are those unexpected events. And here's a couple solutions I want to just encourage you with as it comes to those unexpected, out of nowhere, blindsiding events or circumstances that come in that feel like a setback. Okay, here's one thing that I want you to remember, and remember this big. The moment you want to get emotional about it, the moment you want to get upset about it or react to it, remember this: it's temporary. It's totally temporary. Half the time, what's going on today, and I wanted to do a whole nother post just on this. What's happening today, you're not even going to remember a week from now. 4 days from now, by Friday, if I asked you, hey, what happened on Monday, you're going to go, I can't remember. So keep that in mind. What happens to us, we often make a much bigger situation out of the here and now, but it is temporary. You will look back on this and probably not even look back on it. You probably won't even remember that it took place. Okay, here's the second one. Life is not about it isn't about reacting, it's about responding. How we respond to life. How do we react to life? And so when these things hit me really, really hard, or if things come out of nowhere and something happens that really could have the opportunity or has all the earmarkings for something to go really, really heightened on the emotional level, I just stop for a second and go, first of all, I need to remember this is temporary. Second of all, I need to remember this isn't going to be something that I even remember down the line. This is something that I don't need to put too much stock into since it's so temporary. It's just going to be for a little bit. I can either choose to respond or I can choose to react. And if I react, that's going to take a ton of energy. It's going to get me emotionally intoxicated, and most likely I'll intoxicate those around me. So I just need to cool my jets for a minute, pump the brakes. Maybe sometimes, and I've had to do this, I have to walk out of the house. And I have to go step in the backyard, have to pray about it, turn it over, let go, cool my jets, maybe just walk around the block, whatever you got to do. Because typically in those situations is when we hurt those that are closest to us. We're hungry, we're alone, we're tired, something bad happens, or we get some news or something that sets us off. Next thing you know, we're an unpleasant person to be around, we're reacting, We're living in the here and now. We go to bed with regret. It's just this vicious cycle. So I want to help you with that. It's temporary. Don't react. Just respond. Respond in love. Be close. Be slow. Be very, very slow. And I love that Bible verse. It says, be slow to anger. Okay? Be quick to listen. Be slow to anger. All right? Think bigger picture. And that's the last one. Think bigger picture. In 1 month from now, in 2 months, the rest of this year, am I even going to remember this moment? And I remember a story when Chantel and I came out of a really gnarly season financially in homes and all this restructuring through the recession. I know we've all been there, but I remember there was just this one last minute thing that showed up we weren't even expecting. It was such a massive bill that we didn't even know if we would recover from it. And I remember sitting there going, we have the opportunity, we have the ability, we get to pick today. Is this thing going to intoxicate us, or are we going to get through this thing, figure out the best strategy and the best plan of what we can do, and then address it? Other than that, getting upset about it, getting pissed about it is not going to change the situation whatsoever. So yes, this might be a surprise, and trust me, I'm a control freak. What do I like to do? I like to control everything around me and to the best of my ability to keep anything bad from happening. It almost seems like there's two things that we run in life, trying to keep our weight off and trying to keep our empty, the email box empty. And we're on this hamster wheel. Well, we then go into the second phase of control of just thinking, hey, as long as I can keep everything at peace and nothing interrupted or nothing, nobody coming in and messing up the furniture of my life, my living room, then we're going to be okay. But then the moment that somebody comes in and tweaks with a little bit, seems like the wheels just come off. So I want to encourage you with that. In the bigger picture, does this really, really matter? So how we respond or how we react really has a big tell on just where the condition of our heart is at. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps you guys this week. Let's just do a quick little review. The rogue waves of life, those unexpected situations, they're temporary. It's about responding, not reacting. Think bigger picture. Will it really matter at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of this month, at the end of this week? All right, so I hope that helps you guys. Just a quick note, look at my notes down below. I'm doing a free webinar tomorrow with my mentor, and we're going to be talking about how to gain a lot of strategic strategies in your life, living life on purpose, and getting the most out of your time, your talent, and your treasure. I hope you have an amazing week. I'm super glad that you're here. Please hit subscribe. Look on my page and hit subscribe. Share this with somebody else that you think it would be a benefit to and encourage them. Hope you guys have an amazing week. We'll talk soon. Talk later. Bye-bye.